We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go. We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go.
Oh, well, that ended faster than I thought. I wasn't paying attention. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. We're on the ground here at Bozeman. Kilo, Bravo, Zulu, November. And we're heading to Denver today. In this United 737. PMDG 737. So not the iFly. We flew the iFly last time. So we're going to do the PMDG this time. And there's a poll going on at the moment in the members area where we're going to fly next. Currently, WestJet is winning. So if you want to get involved, tell us, give us ideas on where to fly. Who knows? Your suggestion might end up in a poll, and when we'll fly it. So yeah. Oh, look at that. We got AI traffic in, and this could sabotage the stream. We're gonna try it, but I'm not sure if it was causing my plane to crash. Not the game, the plane to crash a while ago, because I stopped using it. But then I also unbound buttons on my controller that I think I was nudging. I don't know what happened. Let's see if it explodes today. I have also played around with my settings so I can get better performance while streaming, because streaming this really brings your performance down. I can play this alone and it's smooth as hell, but when I stream it, it's really quite laggy a little bit, so I'm trying to tune everything a bit better for streaming. Well, I'm thinking of putting in an Australia one next time on the next poll, so because we would have been in America for 2 straight flights. 2? Well, in the Americas for 2 straight flights. Canada and America if the WestJet one wins, but the other 2 are in America anyway. So yeah, we might do Australia next with like a Qantas flight or whatever. I'll have to figure out what they're flying. I don't have the Fokker 70 or 100. That would have been kind of cool to fly maybe an Alliance flight down there. That one would have been kind of cool, but I don't have it. And money is money, so so anyway, we're on the ground here at Bozeman. I've got everything ready to go, just haven't boarded yet. Why don't we request that now while we're sitting here doing nothing? Here we go, GSX on the go. I've got a drink, ready to go. Good to see you, everybody. Let's have a little goosey gander who we got in today. We got Ralph. Jonathan, how you doing, Jonathan? Didn't see you sneak in there at the start. We got Jenny, Hulk King, Ozzy, Nick. Did I say Ralph? Katsu. Nick. Another Nick. Is it another Nick or is it just the one Nick? I don't know. We have a Nick. We have James as well. So flight time today is 1 hour and 17 minutes. So, an hour and 17. So it's quite a bit longer. How you doing, Kona? Whoa. I just caught out of the corner of my eyes. See how fast... how fast they moved. How you doing, SBG? Oh, SBC, sorry. How you doing, Quantum? Welcome in, Mr. Clean. We're currently boarding. I don't really need to do anything in the flight deck. They don't hit each other and they crash into each other. See, GSX, even with a profile, can be really goofy sometimes. And for some reason, I've caught it in like the last 2 streams. But you can have 20 flights in a row and the GSX will behave itself. And then when you stream, suddenly it's chaos. Crashing into each other, zooming around. Anyway, doesn't exactly sell it well, does it? But GSX is probably one of the best things you could possibly buy for flight sim. If you do commercial flight. Pointless if you have general aviation. Utterly pointless. But if you like commercial planes, it's a must. Not just because you get all the fancy animations of all this happening, but it actually interacts with the aircraft. You can refuel with it. Obviously, the payload can come with it as well, depending on the type of add-on it is. You can also pushback is probably the main one. And also operating jetways, stairs, everything. So we are United 1322 real world flights from Bozeman in Montana to Denver, Colorado. And hopefully the plane doesn't get nuked out of the sky while we're flying because of the AI traffic. So I'm taking a risk today, but I didn't want it to be empty today, especially not when flying into Denver, which is massive. Denver is enormous. So if there was no planes there, I was like, ugh. Yeah, Kona uses the 1970s way of pushing back. Okay, so I don't think I need anything else. We have the arrival. Well, I do need to do the arrival. We should have 6,700 kgs. I think it's kgs I've actually got, kilograms. I need to double check that. Aussie with the 11 months, almost a year. Let's go. Thanks, Aussie. 1 month away, mate. Thank you so much. Well, we will hop into the cockpit in a second. I'm just reading through this. So flight level 350 on the flat 15 or flatty 5. Don't know which one that is. On 34 right, Denver, which is one of their many, many runways at Denver. Basically, when they were building Denver, the people that own it were asked, how many runways would you like? And they replied simply, yes. Because there is a lot of runways there. Right. And the altitude is kind of crazy. Because you're on final at about 7,000 feet, which is bizarre for a European to wrap their head around. Anyway. Here we go. So here we are on the ground. Bozeman. We got some Alaska Airlines, Embraer 170. Are they 2 United? 3 United. Bloody hell, it's busy for United here. Alright. Here we are. Here we are in the PMDG. Everybody boarding alright? Yeah. 144 on board today. Of 166, I think United have as their 737s. 800s. There we go. They're all boarding. We're ready to go. We are ready. Everything's already punched in. I thought... let me know if you'd like to see me punch all that in and get the flight set up. If not, I can just start like I have today with it already in. But if you like to watch me set it up, then tell me and we can start. I could do a poll. Let's do a poll. Because we're just waiting for them to board. Which do you prefer? Start, ready to go, or full setup? There we go. A little poll out there. James Curran with the 30 months. Where has time gone? May it evaporates. Thank you so much for the 30 months. 30 bloody months. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that support, man. You've been very, very, very kind to me over the years. We are on Valanta, by the way, everybody. If you want to follow us on Valanta today, you can. I'll pull Valanta up briefly. Here you go. United 1322. My username is just Jacque on Valanta. I got in pretty early, so I managed to secure that name. I think I signed up like this, like almost immediately when it was announced, so I managed to get that. So yeah, I guess our alternate is Colorado Springs, which is really not far from Denver. So if there's any bad weather at Denver, we're kind of screwed. Might have to go completely somewhere else. I doubt it though. I'm sure it's fine. I haven't looked, but I'm sure it's fine. Right, so that's us, and this is where we're going. There we go, up in Montana here by Bozeman. Right over Wyoming into Colorado, and there's the Rockies, and into Denver. Right here, where there is some activity going on, all united. And there's another one, and then there's me coming in from the north.
May I see your boarding pass?
May I see your boarding pass? So people really like the full setup, huh?
May I see your boarding pass?
By the way, have you ever been asked for your boarding pass when you board a plane? I haven't. Is that an old thing? Or is that an American thing? Maybe you have to show it to the flight attendants. We never do. The cabin crew assume.
May I see your boarding pass?
The cabin crew assume the ground crew have done their job, and the people that are actually getting on the plane should be there.
Welcome.
So, because we have gate staff that check your ticket and make sure you're getting on the right plane. So, you know, anyway, let me get a nice little engine view while we're waiting. Look at those mountains in the background. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, Coda's on the Mauams. I love Mauams. Anyone else partial to a Mauam? You think they do seat checks on transatlantic flights? Well, okay. I don't think I've ever been asked before. Maybe earlier, earlier on. ATRs? I've been on many ATRs myself as well. Good little planes. Though I'm a Dash 8 guy myself. I've been on so many more ATRs than I have Dash 8s, but I really like Dash 8s. Look at that little guy zipping around over there off the left wing. There we go. So it's Hamilton. That is a setting on GSX I have turned on. I should probably turn it off. I turned it. It was to speed up faraway vehicles. But I only did it because I was sitting on the ground. I can't remember where it was. Maybe Newark or whatever. And they took like literally 10 minutes to get to me. And I was like, well, I've got places to be, you know. So I turned it back on. In fact, I thought they were lost. I kept requesting them and they just didn't bother turning up. Oh, look at... By the way, this 737 is quite old. This one. I think it's 23 or 4 years old. So it's got the old altimeter. That's why you hear this ticking. It's very common on older aircraft. Airbus and Boeing. They have this ticking. And you can tell... Look at these throttle quadrants and cutoffs switches. They are very old school. So yeah, we're in quite an old 737 today. And I love that it's replicated for the livery. It's not just brand new, everything's default. Well, you can't get a brand new one of these anyway. This is the old gen. Last one was produced, what, 2020? I think, for the NG series. You can actually change that at the PMDG plane? Yeah. Yes, you can.
Hello.
So we do... Oh, we have a little a custom EFB screen that I made as well. Well, I didn't make it. I kind of imported it into this plane.
Hello.
Hello? Wow, we really like the full setup. Okay, I kind of made a mistake today, huh? Sorry. Hey, Osen. I hope you kind of miss Maddie Moosh. Well, I'm sure you'll make an appearance at some point. We want to do like a Brit Gang HRP recording. We don't know how we're gonna do it, but we want to do it. So he could surface. You never know. How you doing, Knockin'?
Welcome on board.
Welcome on board. Goosey gander, man. I love the wing views on this. I've got them set up pretty bloody good. So people really like the full setup, huh? Let's go to that wide shot again. That starting shot was... I love this. It's such a good shot because the terminal here is actually modeled. Provided my camera doesn't lag too much. It's quite... I don't know why my camera lags so much in this camera. It does sometimes. What a nice, quaint little airport here at Bozeman. Isn't that nice? Oh, see, there you go. See, there you go. Thanks, mate. Got Ray-Bans on the go. What else have they got? You got a nice bar here. Isn't that nice? There's the parking lot, the car park. Oh, the lag spike. I don't know why that's happening. Have you ever been to Canada? No, I haven't been to Canada. No. I like the place I've always wanted to go to. Canada is like is it called is it Charlottetown in Prince Edward Island? I want to go there. Ooh, Las Vegas, Southwest. Look at that. Oh, wait. Why is it got? You've got two other places on there. What? VATSIM? No, I don't. And to be honest, I wouldn't. If I did VATSIM anyway, which I have done before plenty of times, I wouldn't stream it because it's too distracting. I wouldn't be a very good person to watch if I was on VATSIM because I'd just be too focused on what I was doing. I like to just chat for my streams. For my flight sim streams. I mean, you wouldn't hear from me if I did VATSIM, like in a stream. I would just not reply to anybody. But yeah, cool little airport here, Bozeman. And we are heading to Denver, which is an airport I've flown to quite a few times in sim. You know, one thing I like about US airports, is they have very tidy ICAO and IATA codes. They're both the same. They just miss the K off the front of the IATA code. In Europe, it's absolute carnage with ICAO and IATA codes. Here we are. By the way, if we would stop lagging for a second. It lags like this when I'm not streaming, so don't worry. The performance has been pretty decent so far, I think. Let me just check the stream performance. Yep, it's been very good. N33289. I think it's like 24 years old, something like that. It's painted in the old Continental livery, and I love that so much. I love that they've kept these planes in that Continental livery, and they have them on many planes too. I don't know if that was part of the merger agreement or whatever. I don't know. Although they took the Continental branding, slapped the United name on it. I like the throwback livery, to be honest. Even though I don't think this plane was ever painted in proper United colours, because it was delivered to Continental back in the day. Right, I have really misjudged the audience then, because you all want to see a full plane setup, and we haven't done that today. To be honest, it only takes 5 minutes on these planes, so... Are we boarded? Oh god, we have. I'm just sitting here talking. Let's get that APU started. And by the way, I've been flying the hell out of the iFly 737 MAX, so I'm going to be misclicking all these buttons, because they have a different click system. Like on the iFlight, it's all about scrolling. But on this, it's all about clicking and scrolling. But it's like a different it's a different combination. It's quite awkward. When you jump between them, you're like scrolling where you should be clicking, you're clicking where you should be scrolling. Anyway, we're all ready. Flight is about 500 nautical miles, and it's about an hour and 20 minutes. An hour and 17, roughly. Everyone's ready to go, and the pilot's having a conversation. Sorry, Also, I don't know if I should be holding that down in the PMDG, because you don't in the iFly. Is it starting? Okay, no, it's coming to life. That's fine. There we go. The manifest? Oh, the show manifest. I don't think so. Get those collisions on. Make sure that, yeah, seatbelt signs are on. Let's get the bleeds going. Let's get the packs off. All right. Is that pulled away? No. Let's get that pulled away. We're on our own power now. Oh, yeah, the PMDG loves to start without its parking brake on. So you always got to be careful on that. Let's remove the chocks. There we go. Lovely. What's that one with the hijacking? With Idris Elba? I've seen that. That was pretty... Oh, 7500's another good one. That was an Amazon one. With that... Oh, God, what's his name? He's got quite a long name. Okay, so we're runway 12 departure. We're on the Bob KT5. Bob. Oh, and flying around some airports in like southeast US, like Florida, Georgia, and they have some of the weirdest waypoint names. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, that's it. Yeah, 7500. Yeah, I like that. Although I was screaming at the screen the whole time, do not open that door. Doesn't matter what happens. Right, we're ready to go. You know, this door is bulletproof and everything for a reason. Because this in the wrong hands is, you know, can cause a lot of damage, as we all know. So, what's our V speeds today? 140, 142, 148. Yeah. Okay, we need runway 12, so we need to push back. Let me just double check. I'm not entirely familiar with Bozeman. To the north, of course. So we need nose... wait, what? Yeah, nose right, tail left. I wish it would just... I have a profile for this. I wish it would tell me. I wish it would just bloody tell me. Face north, face south. It does on some profiles, but not on all of them. Right, let's go. Push back. It'd be nice to have some announcements, but I don't have anything set up for that. Wow, wow, that's crazy. Because 88% prefer a full setup. Wow, okay. That's me told. I'm also used to starting the max and it taking half an hour. This one starts up pronto. Yeah, I really like the wing views I've set up on this one. Let's get rid of the music while we start the engines. I don't know if they don't sound anywhere near as good as the max ones. Did I actually start them or did I? Yeah. Well, you're a bit off the mark, mate. Not even on the line. I've got a profile for this place. Hey, amateurs. It's amateur out here at Bozeman, apparently. Push me back on the yellow line. That's what it's for. Oh, God. Is that still on ground? No. Continue and then start engine 1. Yeah, this plane sounds nowhere near as good as the Max. Like on startup, I mean. Startup is glorious on the Max. Vibrates your bloody ears when you got headphones. It sounds incredible. God, they start so fast, I'm not used to it. And also with that A321neo, with the Pratt & Whitney engines, they can take up to like a minute and a half each to start. Waiting around for ages on those ones. That's the gate we pushed back from right there. Got anything good on this one? Yeah, it's pretty good. I like this one. I'm not a big fan of like central wing positions, but this one just works. Right, we're flaps 5, so that's flaps 3. 3 notches, flaps 5. There's something about an older plane for me that's kind of cool. You know, I like the dirt accumulation, the wear and tear. I just love that. It's a lot of immersive, a lot of an immersive factor to it. All right, let's get on the gens. Hippie you off. See bleed off. We do have packs off departure because we're at altitude. Why have we got so many landing lights? What's this about? The retractable and fixed ones. Alright, taxi. We'll set the auto brakes RTO. To check my charts, we're just going to take a right straight away onto Tango 4 and then Alpha to hold short Alpha 5, runway 12. Yeah, there's at least 3 landing lights there. So, audio alright, everybody? Maybe even 4 at a push. Also, the Max seems to have a lot of idle thrust, so it kind of just pulls you along without any need for power. But this one, you need to apply a bit of power. Look at those mountains. Whee! How you doing, Tammy? We're going to keep some power in because this does not like to move by itself. A wing view. Look at those mountains. Have a little bit of a drink. So yeah, flight time today is about 1 hour and 20 minutes. The next flight will probably be in the iFly 737 MAX, so if you are a member and you want to kind of have a say in where we're going next, then the link to YouTube to your Discord if you're in it and vote in the poll that's out currently. It's going to roll for another 2 days or so. I think the options are Allegiant, Fort Lauderdale. I accidentally wrote Ford. It was a typo, I swear. I'm aware of Fort Lauderdale. I know what it's called. My brain was just not functioning. So it was Fort Lauderdale to Orlando, which is a really quick hop. But then we were going to do Orlando then to Greenville, Spartanburg, which is about an hour or so, 1 hour and 10, 20-ish. So we kind of so you get a full rotation in then on that one. The other one is WestJet Calgary to Vancouver, and then you've got, I think, Oklahoma City with Southwest to Houston. I don't know which ones we even turn on. We're just going to turn them all on. Screw it. We're going to turn our strobes on. Our transponder. Do I have a camera set up for that? I do. We're gonna get our vertical speed going just for the initial climb, and we'll put it over onto VNav. We'll do 30. Well, you know what? We're at altitude, so we'll do a bit shallower today. We'll do 3,000 on the initial. Quite shallow. ascent, but yeah, we're already 5,000 feet up. Packs are off as well. It is quite a lumbering plane, this, isn't it? It doesn't really like to go anywhere very quickly. All right, we all ready? We have quite a quick. Oh my god, we have quite a quick turn towards the mountains. What is this departure route? Right, auto brakes, RTO. We've got everything set up. Oh, runway turn-offs. That's why you check. All right, let's go.
Airspeed's alive.
V1 140.
Knots.
An immediate rotation after V1.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Shallow. Why is he?
Ready to climb.
Why is he queuing up for that runway? That's not the right one, sir. Gear up. Okay, on the autopilot. Let's decrease it even more. Do we need to get those flaps up? Packs on. Taxis and turn-offs on. Yeah, packs are coming on. We're at altitude, we need to get them on like immediately. Okay. Also brake off. VNav. Enjoy a bit of the sights, shall we? If we can. Flaps up. There we go. What a route. We're going to go right over these mountains. It's obviously on a restricted altitude, restricted climb. Or it was briefly. What is the next one? 3,000? What does that say? 3,600 above? I can't even read that. 9,600 above. Okay, we'll get climbing. Nothing good, still. How you doing, Nate? Welcome in. We just took off from Bozeman. En route to Denver now. I'm sure we're going to get some beautiful scenes along the way. So far, performance has been pretty good. Better than the last time. I have tuned them a bit for streaming, because streaming, the performance while you're streaming, Flight Sim is quite a demanding thing, which is fine if you're not streaming. Your PC can handle it, but OBS on top of it cranks that performance up. So, or rather down, because there's too much going on. 10,000. Get all this massive landing lights off, but you probably don't need. Now, Hale can answer this, Mr. Expert. So, and I say that truthfully, not condescendingly. The retractable landing lights, do you need to turn them on? Or do you need to just turn the fixed ones on? Or do you need to turn them all on if you have them all? What's the rule on that? Because I'm interested. Because not all 737s have retractable ones. So how does that work? You know? Do we have any fuel in the center tank? Nope. Good stuff. Oh, there's a mess of mountains down there. One thing I really appreciate about the PMDG is the little wing bobbing around. That is so well done. That is better than iFly one. iFly need to work on that. That is so good. You ever been on a plane? You know exactly what I'm talking about. That little wiggle of the winglet on the end of the wing. That is done really well. Alright, 13,000. Are we all now en route? This, unfortunately, everybody, this is the boring part. Where we sit around and chat for the next... how long? Hour. Well, not hour. 40 minutes. Basically. So this is where everybody leaves, and then usually everybody comes back for the landing. But we're just going to hang out, have a chat. Fixed is used for 10,000 and below. Retractable are put down on approach and turned off after gear confirmed up. What's the point of that? I don't get what the point of having retractable ones then. Because they all... A lot of 77s just have the normal ones that are... well, the fixed ones. Do I have a... No, I don't. I was going to say I need to set one up. A view that has the camera over here. Like a kind of GoPro style you see on these live videos. It's very awkward when you've got collisions everywhere. Oh well. Also, with planes like this, how do you know if you're accumulating ice? There's no ice detection on this, is there? Who's to say? Because the lights come out and cause drag. So it's... Those lights are specifically for creating drag. The retractable one. And there's the barometer going to standard pressure. It's always mad to me how the standard barometric pressure in America is at 18,000 feet or above even. That's just mad. We've got our pens and everything, look. Oh, another big thing I love about Boeing. I love these fluffy seats. They look way more comfortable than Airbus seats. Airbus really need to up their game with seats. I think they have on the A350 though, right? I think the A350 one's a bit better. Yeah, Boeing. I love Boeing seats. Fluffy seat. Have I been on flight sim in way too long? What do you generally fly when you do it, mate? Oh, we can have a look at the little cabin it's got. It'd be cool if this could work. Imagine that. You get some in-flight entertainment going. Watch a movie. Imagine. I have no idea how accurate this is. I assume it is. I've just never been on a United plane before. I assume this is very accurate. And by the way, there's no one here because the door's closed. That's how GSX does it with the performance. If I open the door, all the passengers will be there. I think you can turn that off, though. I think you can have them on permanently. Just a performance thing.
Occupied.
Oh.
Occupied.
Oh, occupied. Captain's on wander again. Does this work? coming soon trademark. That's great. Should probably make sure the flight's not going to blow up. Wow, well, we got 19 votes on this poll, and 89% want a full setup. Whoops! I messed up today. But yeah, let's have a look on Volanta. Here we are. Make that window a bit bigger. So there we are. We are over... What? Yeah, this is Yellowstone area now, isn't it? Let's have a goosey gander. Man. Well, let's go outside. There you are. I always thought it was Yellowstone is this big volcano up until, well, not up until like fairly recently. It's not really, is it? It's just like a series of mountains that there is a volcano in there somewhere. The whole thing's a volcano. Something like that. Oh, not got a HUD, or I'll be exposed today. I've been using the hell out of the HUD. I love the HUD on the boat, on the 737. No HUD on this. What is PDE? Most of it is a volcano. Yeah, it's just like the whole thing's a volcano, right? Well, part, like a large area is anyway, right? How you doing, Lil Snow? Welcome aboard. Personal device entertainment. What does that mean? Your iPad? I mean Wi-Fi? That's what that means. Or you mean IFE? Like the screens? Well, no, personal device is your iPad or your phone. Oh, going, we're done. Oh, turning. Oh, look at that. There you go. Now there's a view we've been waiting for. Yeti. Yeah, my phone. Yeah. I've been kind of deciding what to do for my own virtual airline with that. We're thinking probably actual IFE screens on the back. Not on every plane, but the longer haul ones. A321 LR. XLR. Oh, EasyJet doesn't even have internet, mate. Nor does Ryanair. By the way, PDE means zero in-flight entertainment. PDE means nothing. if there's no internet, PDE means nothing. Mandatory ones. 2 back screens have been added to some United NGs. The rest have been a sticker to say use the app or good luck. Love that. Has this one, I mean, could you tell if this one has it, or is this just generic? This is an older one, so I don't know if they would have done it for this one. N32289, something like that? What the reg is? Well, then have a look. N33289. Oh, it has no... Oh, boo! The delivery is... Oh, throw it in the bin there. No, I mean, this did come in with a pack with lots of other ones. And I really appreciate this one. I love the livery. 30,000 feet. I hate that. Freaking... Look at the screen, the window. There we go. Was it a 6 or 9? The reg ended? 9. N33289. Didn't even end in letters. Don't they end in letters normally? Or maybe the newer ones maybe end in letters. Let me know how that works. No in-flight entertainment will be rough. It depends on how long you're on the plane for, right? That one doesn't have it. I wouldn't imagine it probably doesn't, because it's an older one. Why would they put that on an older one, you know? It's gonna exit service first. What's the point? But then you don't need any IFE on a 1 hour and 20-minute flight. Let's be realistic. If you do, you've got a problem. I have ADHD, actually diagnosed ADHD, and I can manage. So, for an hour and 20 minutes, sure you can survive. How you doing, Canadian? Izuku, sorry. So what does it say in my top of climate? It's 370? 370? Somebody said 350. This does this all the time. The plane's like, oh no, you want to be at 370. Well, I don't know. Screw it, I guess. What's the wind like? Alright, 370 then. Do it. You want to go up there? Go up there. So, for all you Americans watching, this, right? This IFE, right? In-flight entertainment. Seatback IFE, seatback in-flight entertainment. Screens, right? This stuff. This on inter-European airlines, it doesn't exist. It just does not exist. For planes that are supposed to be doing inter-European routes, that does not exist. But on American airlines, not American Airlines, but on US airlines, it's quite common now. A lot more common than it is in Europe. It's like it's just non-existent in Europe. It's just kind of weird because no one's done it. I guess keeping costs down, but you know. I think I was on a Thomson flight once and they had the fall down screen like up there playing something. Maybe like just like the, I don't know, maybe even just a map of where you are. Well, that's one thing I agree with, Ralph. I think more European airlines need to do seatback IFE. I mean, to be honest, the flights aren't that long in Europe, really, unless you're going from Turkey to Glasgow or something, and then it's probably 5 hours. But yeah, I don't know, maybe they just don't see it's worth it. It was tested with first choice Monarch with overhead screens, but costs were too much. See, now where does the cost come into it? Right? I know it's very expensive to fit the cabin out with those screens, and then you've probably got to, then you maintain them, and then you've got to pay for the licensing on the movies. So yeah, it probably does rack up. Yeah. Yeah, and licensing. Yeah. Can you not just slap Netflix on here? Allow people to log in on their like Prime Video and Netflix. Just do that. That would be good. That's a sneaky little way around it, right? or YouTube. See, like if my virtual airline, British Atlantic, we need an innovative in-flight entertainment system. I don't want to do like a bog standard one from the 2010s that just has this is a hard drive full of movies or whatever it is. I want to be, you know, internet based, and I don't know if you can provide it. I don't know if you can log into something like a YouTube or whatever on like a seatback IFE. Is that even legal? Is it possible? Like what? I don't even know. Well, Hale, is it possible to have some kind of in-flight entertainment tablet that you can log in on your stuff? Or is that then a problem with security, passwords? I mean, there is a lot to these things, to be fair. For the sim, yeah, no. For reality, though. Because British Atlantic doesn't do something just for the sim. It has to be realistic in reality for us to do it in the first place. Doesn't have enough bandwidth for streaming? Are you sure, though? Maybe on traditional SATCOM? What about if you have a Starlink plane? Many British Airways planes have now got Starlink. You don't even need a SATCOM really anymore. Just put Starlink in it. Canadian Izuku. 6 months. It's been 6 months, and I can say that I do know Lufthansa and Air France have IFE. Well, they have, yeah, but they have IFE on their large planes, on their long haul planes, because they all do on the long hauls. Not on short hauls, they don't. And I hope I have seen United C-5 delivery, yeah. 100 people streaming is a lot, I guess so. Hey, Tenchi with a 46 months. Bloody hell.
Maniac.
46 months. That's insane, Tenchi. Thank you very much, Tenchi. Getting close to 4 years. Saluting palaces, please. 46 months is that bloody rage. That's nuts. We're 4 months away from that saying 50 months, mate. That is ridiculous. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's cool. One thing, so a little bit of a tale for me, right, is the past 2 times I've gone away, like out of the country on holiday, vacation, I've flown British Airways, right? And before that, I'd never flown British Airways in my life. And the first time was in 2022. And then obviously the last time was, well, just over a month ago. Heathrow, lovely airport, far too busy for its own good. The one thing happens, the airport is a disaster. One thing happens, chaos. It's just too busy. Anyway, so you get delays and stuff. You get a lot of delays with BA, a lot of delays. So, but they have in-flight entertainment, not in-flight entertainment, Starlink Wi-Fi, right? And so you can connect to it, you can pay for it. It's only like £10 for the whole flight, or whatever, £10 or £15 for the whole flight, or £5 for an hour, or whatever, right? And it's really good. It's really good. It's actually kind of quick. You can watch videos on it if you choose like the higher plan, right? And it's and that's good. And because I'm an American Express BA card holder, American Express Avios card holder, I get free access to internet on BA flights. Just have to enter my member number in. So I was all over that on those flights. So that's why I was able to talk to all you guys while I was flying. So that's one perk I have, I guess, of being an Amex card holder. I need some perks. I mean, like, to be fair, I get plenty of perks because all my Avios points paid for those flights. I didn't have to pay anything for flights. That's 2 times because of American Express. Over here with his wine and his free Wi-Fi. Not wine, actually. I didn't have any wine on the flight. On the way there... Is it on the way there? No, on the way there, I did have a beer, but I didn't finish it because we had absolutely... I don't know, we'd rinsed ourselves with alcohol in the lounge, so we were already done with alcohol by that point. On the way back, I had a Hawkston, you know, Jeremy Clarkson's beer. BA actually sell it on board, which is awesome. Good on BA for that. So I had a Hawkston on the way back. They didn't have any on the way there, annoyingly. I should probably put this arrival in. 36 minutes out. I mean, it tells me in my FMC, but it's easier to see for the stream here. 284 nautical miles. Over Wyoming. How was it? Hawkston? I've had Hawkston before, so I knew what it was like. I bought Hawkston before. It is a genuinely good beer. Not just saying that because it's Jeremy's. I really do like it. Okay, let me put this arrival in. So what do we got? What do we got? We have 34 rights. ILS 34 right. We have the flat 15 or flatty 15. Probably flatty 5. Flatty 5. So 34 right. Is that one of the runways that you fly over everything? Oh no, that's 34 left. No, that's 34 right. It is. It's the runway you fly over the whole bloody airport. Oh god, we've got a good view into this approach to this. Sorry, you're not looking at anything. Hang on. 34 right is a great runway for Denver. Okay. And it's yeah, it's flatty 5. Do we have a transition? Shush. No. We're gonna manipulate this though if it's silly. See, Kona, this is what you need to do when flying this plane, because I don't trust these approaches. So you zoom in on where you're going and make sure it makes sense. Although sometimes it's hard to do. You use step as well, that gets you a bit more finer. A bit finer. What is going on here? Huh? What? What is going on here? Oh, that's the go around. Is it? No, it isn't. No. That's 34 right. Okay, no, okay. I get it now. We're coming in from the north. We'll be going... let me zoom in on this so you can see it better if you're on a phone. So we're coming in from Baba, Hinnom, or Himmom, Boing, Chord 34 right. I think. And I think D35C north is the go around. I don't know what this is though. What the hell is going on up there? Hang on, what the hell is this? Oh, is that a hold? I guess I need to go back and hold. Oh, well, we don't need that. Let's just execute it. Yeah. We got it. Okay. So from Himmom to Boing, we need vectors. Let me just look at something quick. Let me look at Navigraph charts and see if there's a waypoint I can put in instead of vectors. Give me a second. We'll sort it out. This is why Navigraph charts has been very, very, very useful for these approaches where you have vectors, where you have no ATC, so you have to vector yourself. I'd rather put in a waypoint so I know where I'm going. Give me a second. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'll tell you what I do when I figure it out. So 34 right, ILS. Breck? Is Breck on my... No, Cord, Boeing and Cord. What? Flatty 5. Back Barber. Back Barber. Inom. Oh yeah, overlay that. Hang on. Should probably have added this to my to the stream. Pinom. Is there nothing there? Oh, there's like no waypoint. What? Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of the vectoring, and we can vector ourselves if we need to. And then we'll get rid of that. There you go, FMC management right there. What's it shouting at before? What the hell? Oh. There we go. Lovely, top of descent coming up. Right, sorry about that. I was just sorting out the approach. Sometimes it's a little bit chaotic. Easier to remove their IFE? They don't have IFE. They never have. I flew EasyJet a ton in like 2017 to 2019-ish. Maybe in 2016. 2016 to 2019, I flew EasyJet a ton. It was basically forwards and backwards from Newcastle to Bristol, because I lived in Bristol at the time. It was forwards and backwards to like my old house and my... Oh, I've never bloody had a house. Where I was living, backwards and forwards. And I flew on EasyJet a ton. But they're just like Ryanair. They don't have IFE. It's entertain yourself. Download stuff onto your phone to watch if you want to watch it. But you can't complain because they're bloody cheap. EasyJet and Ryanair. I think I flew to Copenhagen for like £30. So what, $50? Can't complain with that, can you? And like Ryanair and EasyJet or whatever, they get a bad reputation. I don't know. I don't even know why. You know what you're getting into. It's a cheap ticket. What the hell more do you want? As long as you get there. Some people can never be pleased. Never be satisfied. When is it your birthday, Hale? Not generally a beer person, but if I end up in the UK, I'll give it a go. No, you should definitely give it a go. It's good beer. Lager. We have ciders and IPAs, I think, too, so you can try them if that's your thing. I personally hate IPAs. Well, no, because Ryanair would have to pay for the IFE. They don't want IFE because it's extra cost. I'm pretty sure. Why would they make IFE standard on a Max 10? That doesn't make any sense. It's far cheaper to put in standard seats without anything on them than a seat with a screen on it. It was my birthday as of 5 minutes ago. Oh, happy birthday! 6 minutes in. Happy birthday, Hale. It has ticked over to past midnight. Have a little goosey gander outside, shall we? Well, at the views. Kind of flat out here, huh? Southern Wyoming. Kind of flat. No, it's somewhere, you know, central south. Have another little... I hope... Oh, God, what have I just done? Oops. Wrong button. There we go. About central, slightly south Wyoming. We have 222 nautical miles to go. Although that's what Valenta says. What do we actually have? 247. With our arrival route. Yeah, no, Ryanair would never, Hale. Ryanair would never. How... Fancy screens, get out of here. Well, they already, whatever their max 8200s are equipped with, that's what their max 10s will have. Whenever they can get it bloody certified. Taking a while, isn't it? Should I end this poll? 26 votes. It's quite resoundingly categorically full setup. Noted, I will do full setups going forward. Well, I have anyway. I just thought I didn't think anyone was bothered, but 88% of people want the full flight setup. Fair enough. We'll do that for the next one. Going towards tofu, are we? Oh yeah. Tofu. Yeah, exactly what I said there, Hailed. They'll look exactly like their 8200s, but they'll be just longer, basically. With up to what, 200 and, what is it, 228 seats? They are long. Has anyone seen the Max 10? If you haven't seen it, look it up. 737 Max 10. That is a pencil. It's, I think Boeing have absolutely stretched it to its max. Literally. Pun unintended, but it works. I think that's the longest a 737 can possibly be without failing. Some way. Well, Izuku, I've never seen IFE on EasyJet whatsoever. They're a low-cost airline designed to cut costs everywhere they can. Not gonna start offering in-flight entertainment. If they had it on an XGB or Go, no, not Go Airways, right? Go Airline, whatever it was, the BA-owned low-cost thing. If they had it there, that was BA's doing, not EasyJet. EGNT, a TUI hub? Yeah, I think so. One of them. The TUI have hubs everywhere. TUI fly quite a lot of places. TUI fly their 787 into Newcastle as well. To two places, I think. Cancun and Melbourne. Not Australia Melbourne, by the way. Florida Melbourne. I didn't even know where that was until I looked it up. Oh, it's looking mighty flat out there. Cloudy. I hope I have been entertaining enough today while nothing's happening on the screen. Hit the like button if I have been. That's why I don't like to do too long flights, because you'll end up running out of things to bloody say. So. Yeah, 228 seats on the Max 10s. Thanks, Jenny. So yeah, the current poll running on the Discord. Let me just have a little goosey gander and I'll get you a sit rep on how it's going. So there's been 20 votes on the poll. We have 7 votes for the Allegiant, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Greenville. 6 votes on Southwest, Oklahoma City to Houston. And 7 votes on WestJet, Calgary to Vancouver. So it's 7-6-7 right now on the votes. So it's neck and neck. So your vote can count. Look, I typed Ford by accident and it won't. And no one will let it go. Goodness sake. Oh, I just seen what you're dealing with there, Hale. That looks a little messy. Yikes. Hale sent me a DM of what's going on. Oh, we're turning. Almost to top of descent. I always like. I do kind of like flying into Denver, even though it's just a flat, like sprawling behemoth of an airport. It's enormous. If you put that in Europe, it'll be the busiest airport in Europe. Well, if you put it in the right country. Clouds and flat. Yeah, well, it's not entirely flat, but yeah, not dramatic as it was over the over Yellowstone and all that. We'll slide over. It is tied, but not. It's not a 3-way tie. It's a 2-way tie. Oh, now it is tied. I'll just check. It's great. The votes are 7-7-7. That really helps me out. 7-7-7. Come on. $21 votes. 7 for Allegiant, 7 for Southwest, 7 for WestJet. I've never flown WestJet before, like in sim. And I've always kind of liked, like, I don't know, I've never been on them in real life either, but I always kind of liked them. I don't know, their livery's always done, you know, I've always been quite a fan. Can I fly a 777 to all 6 destinations? No. If you want to watch me fly in 777 though, I have streamed it. I mean, this year, just earlier on a bit. Do the FedEx 777 from Paris to Milan, from Charles de Gaulle to Malpensa. And I have flown the 777 off stream too after that. I was waiting for a National Airlines livery, and I've been flying a little bit of that here and there. Well, we're not far away now, about to descend. 180 nautical miles out. It's passed quite quickly, actually. Hopefully our landing can be good. You gotta judge me hard because I don't have my HUD to save me now. I'm sure I'll be fine. Just a HUD merchant. I like the HUD a lot. You can get them on these ones too, but this one doesn't have it. I do need to check what I do need to check what GPWS callouts it has. Or is it under this? No, it's under. It might be under display. GPWS. Hello. Ah. Yeah, let me just turn all those on. I don't need 1,000, but I'll take all the other ones. Is there a 5? Oh, there's no 5! I love the 5 call out. Oh no, Izuku, I'll cancel the whole stream then if they don't fly this particular plane on this particular route anymore. That means they used to. That's good enough for me. I swear they do. Let me look this up. Let me goosey gander. Gallatin Field, which is what it's called on Valanta for some reason. That's the other name for it. United. I think you'll find they do, sir. Have a bit of that. Even a 737-900 sometimes. Look at this. A320. 737-800. 737-900. A320. Boom. Sit down. Oh, dearie me. Right. That immersion. Someone stole Jacques' hood. They must have been in London. Oh yeah, probably. Well, I don't know. There's plenty of places in the US that it could have been in. What's that thing about United planes being in Asia? It's kind of cool. Like it was just like a United 737 just turned up in Mongolia. And they're like operating in, is it Narita? From Narita, Tokyo Narita. That's wild to me. That's so strange. It's like when you go to Narita, there's like 6 United planes and they're not all going to the US. Some of them are going to Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia. Some of them are going to what, Taipei and, well, Okinawa or whatever. And obviously, what the hell's its name? Guam. That's it. No, you're not no, that hail, that's a different thing. That's the Pacific hopping. That's not the same thing. They do that and they operate international flights into Asia from Tokyo Narita. Which I thought was just insane. Okay, so first altitude target need to be above 19,000 feet, but below 22,000. Well, let's just do 20,000 then, or let's just hit the targets. Let's do 19,000. We'll dial that in. All right, top of descent. Let me just check the nautical miles out. 141. We are at 37,000 feet, so we can start descent. I like to do manually managed descents if you don't know how I fly. Yeah, the aircraft that do the milk runs and stay based to do... Yeah, and they're going to replace them with the Maxes soon, I think. To me, that is just really weird. Like a US airline is operating flights from Narita into Asia. What are you shouting at? One thing I don't like about Boeing planes is they throw up this master caution right? But they don't tell you what it is. Like, what is it? What's wrong? Gotta figure it out. Nothing's wrong. We're descending into Denver. It's very quiet. Very, like the idling, it's so quiet. So we're 34 right, that means we need to kind of double back a little bit. Wait, someone on my Valanta friends list is flying around in a tornado? Were they in chat earlier, or was I just losing my mind? Yeah. Turn my gear to off. Okay, that is me being a typical Airbus pilot. When I put my gear up, I expect it to just does not be an issue. But you need to turn your gear off. What the bloody hell does that mean, Bowen? What does that mean? The gear is up. That's enough. Why does it need to be off? That makes no sense to me. I don't know, it just locks it or something? I don't know. It just locks it from being open? I don't... It's weird. Strange. Oh, that's you knocking? That's your name on this? Uzu7? What a name. By the way, the sim is performing way better. Although, well, we'll see when we get to Denver. But so far, it's been good. We are due in... 23:45? Zulu? 20 minutes. We are due to land in 20 minutes. Need to start kind of briefing the gate here. We need to see what gates are available. No idea how to do that with the traffic. Yeah, GR4 tornado, or Panavia tornado, whatever the hell it's called. Well. We can do a bit of a... Well, for a minute, we can do the showcase cam. Oh, ooh. This is how I get all my screenshots in this camera. The reg? We've shown the reg before, but I'll show you it again. N33289. I wish this camera would be a bit smoother. Right, back in the cockpit because we've got to pay attention. Okay, so it's LDOD 19,000. Wait, 22. Wait, it's now changed. 22,000 at Flatty. 19,000. Okay, we can decrease this descent rate. We can keep the speed up. We just need to be below, what is it, 22,000, which we're going to be by the time we get there. So we can decrease that descent rate. It's not fake, it's a real plane. Man can't type because it's a real plane. You don't. We'll look it up again. It's like a 24-year-old plane. Yeah, attention. Where did I fly out of? I do 6 wide. We flew out of Bozeman, Montana. We didn't have to redact that. I understood your message. But now people can filter back in because we are descending. So we'll be landing shortly. See now, it's going to loop us around pretty nicely, so we don't need a vector at all. It's been a good flight. Comes up to nothing. You're not. Why are you looking it up? Because it's a real plane. What? Let's have a look. N33289. Look at plane spotters. It'll come up. It's a real plane. They're going to make up registrations on liveries. Phoenix to JFK? No, I'm not doing that on stream. Way too long. I can do that for myself, but not in stream. No, it's United. It used to be Continental, but when they merged, it became a United plane, and they haven't changed the livery. They did the merger livery, which was this one, and that's what it's still painted out today, and it's in service and active. Okay, next to 17. We're just going to probably level out here for a sec. I usually like to do a continuous descent. Hang on. What the hell was that? What? What? It's not even on here. What? Oh, that's a part of that. Okay. See, it's confusing when they put the go around in there. Yes! Yes! Hot yes back! Right, what do we need to be at back? Above 13,000, that's what we're doing. We also need to... this is quite a gentle descent, really, into Denver today. With the Legion, I'll be getting some crazy... Well, not crazy descents, but much later descents than this. You don't know... Wait, Denji, you don't know where Missoula is, or was that a joke? You should know that. Montana. So the plane is actually operating into Montana at the moment. There you go. Realistic. Just slightly different flight. Right. So at Denver, we are 3005 on the barometer. Barometric pressure. There we go. Well, as a resident and born and raised of Montana, I can tell you. How you doing, Buckets? We're descending into Denver at the minute. We've had a lovely flight. We've had a lovely chat. Line? How dare you? Just some speed brakes, right? Yeah, Montana born and raised. Everybody knows that. Don't you know anything? Yeah, I'm from Bozeman, bruh. Can't you tell? Bye-bye. Ooh. Very gentle descent. No, I'm Montana, born and raised, dude. I'm a Bozeman boy. Welcome in, people. People are joining. We're descending into Denver, so stick around. We're going to be landing very soon, probably in the next 10 minutes. So, just on this quite gentle descent into Denver. 34 right, so we're going to fly over the whole frickin' airport, which is kind of cool. Hailed, no. They just still don't work. The announcements kind of work, but you can't select anything and you can't change anything. So. Okay. Well, we need to be above 12,000. Let's not slack on the altitude, shall we? Okay, so at Himom, we need to be at 11,000. Very gentle. Very gentle. Unlike all the other descents I've been doing the past week and a half. Oh, I'll test it, Hill, but I did fly the iFly earlier, so... Now my speed brakes are down. See? We could have kept going a bit faster. Yeah, 210 at Hinnom. So maybe not. You see Denver? Of course you can. You can't miss it. Look at the size of it. That's where we're landing. Massive airport. And we're landing right here. You can see my mouse? We're right here. So we're gonna come in and land like right over this runway, past this terminal. There's a runway over there. We're gonna come right in there, right next to the terminals. So we're landing right here, which is pretty good because we're really close to the terminals. And we're going to be parking probably about there. That's where United seem to park here. Well, here and here, slightly on this side. Probably keep an eye on what I'm doing, eh? So at Cord, 7,000. Oh, we need to focus now for a sec. Oh, I need to enter this in. Hang on. 11110. $353. Done. See, ILS done. Landing lights on. Oh, hang on. Not that one. Hang on. Those... seatbelt... Oh, I never even took the seatbelt sign off. Alright. Whoops. We'll do auto brake 2. I am distracted by all of this stuff I have to do. Should have had this already. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm getting the recorded stuff set up. Okay, and then after Cord it's 5,400. So at 201 at Boeing, really that fast? Well, we're at that now. Look at the rainbow. Got a bit of rain on the way in. You saw the rain cloud? $140. All right, here we go. Rainy Denver. Couple of last. Oh God, I put them down. Rainy Denver. Wow, look at that. Sheesh. To be fair, on the BA flight I was on the way back from Brindisi just a month ago, he had his speed brakes out until short final, so... Just, oh, yep, I knew I was forgetting something. We're good. GPWS?
400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, bit of a flow. Bit of a flow. All right. Plenty of runway. We're gonna miss that one. All right, welcome to Denver. Or the local time is probably exactly the same as it was in Bozeman. No time difference change. Well, the time would have changed, but the time zone not so much. All right, there we go. We're going to taxi in. What was that? It was 136 feet per minute. Yeah, it was a slight float. Without the HUD, I'm not as confident on the flare. With the HUD, I've been absolutely nailing them. Need to turn all the stuff off. I feel like it was a well floating approach though. Don't need to start the APU just yet. Should fly North Carolina, San Francisco 5-hour flight. I would not stream it though if I did a flight like that. Quite a long taxi. Oh. Turn that off. The rain's still coming down. I like that. It's been far too sunny for me recently, even in America. This is about as fast as I'm going to taxi Kona, so you can dream on if I'm doing a Kona taxi. Huh. See you later, Hale. Thanks for joining us. By the way, if you haven't... Oh, look at those Southwests over there. Southwest, United, Southwest on the move. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. Be very nice of you. I'm gonna stay on this outer taxiway. You're gonna race me down the taxiway. Well, you're probably gonna win because I don't generally taxi like a lunatic. Right, let me get the GSX sorted out here. There we go. Right, on the way. Hopefully we don't get lost. I mean, you'd be an idiot if you got lost here. It's pretty straightforward. What's that? It's a bloody deer. Is that a moose? What the hell's that? That's a moose. There's a moose loose about the hoose. What the hell? Is that just a deer? That's a moose. Oh my god! Oh my god! He's running! Oh my god! He's what's going on? How did a moose get around here? There's a moose loose! What the hell's happening? Denver, get your rangers out! Bloody hell, that's a disaster waiting to happen. Where's he at? Where's the moose? Oh wait, there's a ranger out there actually. That's hilarious. I don't even want to be over there. Where's the moose? There he is. How did the moose get in here? Right, so focus on where we're going. So that's the north one. That's center. We need to be on the other side of it. There is a lot of planes trying to take off here. Jesus. Holy. There's a moose back there. Oh yeah, there he is running. There he is. He's attacking the rangers now. Oh my god, it's chaos back there. Carnage at Denver. I did not expect to see that. That was awesome. Denver is, have I mentioned Denver's quite a large airport? So we need to be in here and on that other side, clearly. See now, we don't have a taxi routing. So I assume he's going to move over onto that taxiway, I would imagine, or there's going to be carnage here. Why is there so many people leaving? We're going to have to turn in left here. Turn my weather radar off. Oh, hi. This is where I've been told to hold short. That's fine, we can start the AP here. Busy. Lufthansa 787 A350, sorry. Dummy. Got all sorts going on here. Delta A321. Oh god, I better get in here quickly before the AI start. Just, oh god, it's carnage. There's people everywhere. Oh no, I can see a shadow. This is the problem with the AI. It's carnage. There's people everywhere. Frontier. Oh, I saw Frontier. Oh, Frontier. Oh. Yeah, it is. Then you got United Express on the right. There he goes. Embraer. Air Canada. A220. There's moose everywhere. Meese? Moose? Mooses? Moosei? How do you... What's plural? Who's to say? What gate am I going to? I've even forgot. B54. Moosen? Yeah. It's busy, huh? I think I know where B54 is. A lot of United. Well, we're at home because we're parking over here somewhere. I think in between these two planes. Airport's long. It's quite a large airport, yeah. Problem is, how do I get over there? Yeah, right in between these two. Yeah, how do I get over there? I'm on the wrong taxiway, but all the other ones are occupied. I have to cut across. Although it doesn't seem to matter to US airports. Their taxi markings don't really make any sense. We're gonna have to cut right over. Let's turn the taxi light off. APU gens. We just get another Yep. Right there. We're gonna cut over. Oh look, he's going rogue. He's turning in. Oh no. Oh wait, what is he doing? Nice nice stance, bro. What the hell is that? Also, I don't know if you should be putting me in this spot. Mate, his wing is coming out into my area. What is going on? You can't fit in here. This guy's in the way. Come on, GSX. Yeah, bye. Yeeted. Watch out for the moose. I know that moose around here. Come on, roll forward. I'm not used to taxiing this plane. I'm used to the Max with this idle thrust. Yeah. sorted. Is he gonna do the dance? You gonna... No? No? Aw, boo! He's not doing the dance. Oh, wait. I hear the music. No one's dancing, though. Come on. I've been scammed. I mean... I hear the music. Perfect parking. Let's do additional services, GPU. Hello! Alright. Why are you walking underneath the plane? Why is GSX so wonky every time I stream? It's chaos. Right. Yes, please. Did that say request or remove ground power? I clicked on it and didn't even think twice. Oops. All right. And deboarding, please. Get a better camera. So far away. Oh, look at the rainbow. Oh, now that's a nice shot. In the terminal. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Hey, check that out. That looks great. Was that a Valaris back there? Mexican airline? Right, there we go. We have arrived, and we'll pull up Valanta here. I'll show you the landing. They go 136 feet per minute at 136 knots. Wow, wait, wow. One totally match the speed in the feet per minute. That's kind of cool. Yeah, a little bit of a float, but hey ho, I'll take it. Very long runway. Fine, no biggie. But yeah, there you go. There's the flight. Do you want to see it back, or you're not bothered? Or should I post it in the Discord? How do we go about that? Because it takes like another 10 minutes. I've got to wait till that unloads, or I can just record it. What do you want? I'm gonna hang around here for another like 15 minutes, or should I just post it in the Discord from the outside? Depends on what you want to do. Let me know. Oh, get that out of the way. Let me know what you prefer. So I'm gonna wait till GSX is done. So, if you want to watch it back on the stream, talking about watching the landing back from the outside. There are moose in restricted areas. I don't think ground really has the energy to care about an airline making his own route to a gate. That's true. That is true. Alright, I guess no one's bothered. So, I guess we'll wrap it up there then. I'll do the fan funding. So we had Aussie with the 11 months, thanks dude. James with the 30 months. Canadian Izuku with the 6 months. Tenchi with the 46 months, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think what I'll do is we'll record the landing with Gyazo and I'll put it in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord and you just want to have a quick little look at it, join us. Very active. And I'll have a little clip for it because I want to let this run its course and then start the APU and get the plane all ready again, and I don't want to hang around here for ages. So thank you everybody. We will wrap up here. Yeah, if you want to see me fly somewhere in particular, join us on the Discord, put it in suggestions or talk to it, or just chat in the members area. If you're not a member, put it in suggestions. And yeah, very much appreciate you. We have 21 votes on the poll. It's currently tied at 777 across the board with Allegiant, Southwest, and WestJet. So your vote might actually sway it if you join us. And you can decide what we're going to do. Jenny with a 5 membership was right at the end. Thank you, Jenny. Wade Gray, Board Girl, Eddie, Wavia, Derek. Welcome to the den. Thank you so much, Jenny. Saluting palaces, please. Jenny, very kind. No, I'll post it in Flight Simulation. We have a Flight Simulation channel. It's very easy to find. I'll post it in there when I'm done. Thanks, Tammy. Have a good one, everybody. Let me get some music started. All right. Thank you, everybody. Leave a like. We'll see you in the next one.